Hi everyone, my name is Nicole. I work at Michigan Humane Berman Center for Animal Care in Westland. I am here with Coconut today, and Coconut is one of our most special ladies up for adoption right now. She is estimated to be about a 3-year-old pit bull mix, and when she came to us, she came in as a stray from the Highland Park area. And when she came in, she was extremely shy, very standoffish of staff. She was just fearful, and that can be pretty normal. But she also had some skin issues going on, and we addressed that with some antibiotics, and as you can see, she's perfect now. But we also discovered at her exam that she has heartworm, so she was heartworm positive. And so when we were getting ready to evaluate her after her stray hold, we had to do some extra work with her because she was so nervous, and we didn't want her to be that way here. We wanted to make her as comfortable as possible, so our behavior department spent a lot of personal time with her. And as you can see, she's very happy now. She came out of her shell very well, and so then we were able to spay her, microchip her, and get her treated for heartworm. So she is all done with her treatment and now is just recovering, which is kind of a long process. But since we are in the recovery process, she is ready to go to her forever home. So a lot of people ask what heartworm is, and it literally is a worm that lives in the heart. And the way that dogs get it, and cats rarely, but sometimes cats get it, is through mosquitoes. And so it's through a mosquito bite, and without monthly heartworm prevention and protection, your dog is at risk of getting that whenever they go outside or even when a mosquito comes into the house. And that's why we recommend that they be on heartworm treatment all year round. And so when the mosquito bites the dog, that gives baby heartworms and puts them through the bloodstream, and they can infect the heart, and they grow into adults and reproduce in the heart, and they live in the heart. Without treatment for a long time, eventually the heartworms will do a lot of unreversible damage to the heart, and they can get through the bloodstream and cause a lot of other issues that way. Like I said, she did just fine with her treatment, and so here we are. The recovery process is very long because the heart is under a lot of stress as the heartworms die off after treatment. And so she needs at least 6 weeks of cage rest, and then she will need a recheck with her veterinarian to make sure that her heart is responding well and that her lungs sound good and doesn't have any other issues. And once a vet says she is good to go, you can slowly start lifting restrictions and getting her back to a normal activity level. She will need to be on monthly heartworm prevention for the rest of her life to ensure that there is not a reinfection, but hopefully that doesn't happen, and then she can just live a normal, happy, healthy life. So as you can see, Coconut is really, really friendly with me, but I got to know her a little bit with strangers. She is very sweet and friendly, but she is nervous in new situations and with new people. And so she would probably do best in a home with older children and kind of a low traffic home, and somebody that understands that she is not going to be okay with a lot of strangers coming in and out. So she would be really attached to her family members, I imagine, and just somebody that is willing to be patient with her. All right, guys, next we have Mag Bun. She is a very happy, energetic bunny. She came to us as a stray in our Detroit location, and she is just a blast. She loves her toys. She loves playing with people. But the thing with her is because she is so energetic, she loves to do the rabbit things, such as digging in her cage, so she'll dig at her towels and things like that. But she is just a great rabbit to have around if you are looking for a playful companion. So like I said, Mag Bun came to us as a stray. And a lot of people, when they decide that the rabbit is not an appropriate pet for their home anymore, a lot of people unfortunately do release them into the wild. The issue with that is domestic rabbits that we keep as pets and wild rabbits have nothing in common. They are not related whatsoever, and they do not share genetics. And so these guys cannot survive in the wild. They don't live off the same foods or anything like that. They really, really, really need human care, and without the human care, they will not survive very long. And so luckily a Good Samaritan found her, realized that she is not a wild rabbit, and brought her into our Detroit location for the appropriate care. So the best home for Magbun here would be a home probably with rabbit experience. It's not uncommon for rabbits to like to dig at carpet, chew on wires, but she really loves it. And so if you are not used to rabbits and rabbit proofing your home, it can be a little frustrating to live with a rabbit if you're not expecting that. So she will need a lot of room though. Every rabbit is actually so energetic. It needs a lot of room to roam. But Magbun especially needs a little extra room than your average rabbit, so at minimum, a playpen for her would be ideal as far as caging if she will not be free roam in the home. But because she is so playful and inquisitive, she also needs a lot of toys, and those need to go into a rotation. So if she has the same toy every single day for 2-3 weeks, she's going to get bored, and then they're not really enriching. So she's going to need a rotation of different kinds of toys to keep her happy. But anybody that has rabbit experience and knows what to expect and is just looking for a playful bunny, she would be the perfect fit. So if you're wondering what kind of toys does a rabbit enjoy, well, just about anything that they can destroy. So they really love something as simple as paper tubes that your paper towel or toilet paper comes on. When it's done, just give it to them to chew apart. Or you can get rabbit-specific toys in the pet stores. However, I will recommend that you look and make sure that when they're food-based, that they are not yogurt or something like that. You should just be sticking with Timothy Hay-based food toys. But they can also really enjoy cat toys, so ones that jingle. They love to throw balls around when they can get their little teeth on them. But you have to be mindful that their teeth are really sensitive, so you want to get something where their teeth are not going to get stuck, so no tiny holes on the balls. Just something that they can pick up really easy and release really easy. And sometimes just a box full of newspaper. They love to tear it apart, and that is what they love to do, and that's enriching. So when you give them things that they can tear apart and have fun with without restrictions, they're less likely to do it to your carpet, but that's not a promise. So if you were interested in adopting Magbun or Coconut, your first step would be either just to come to our facility to meet them, or you can start on our website, michiganhumane.org, and we list all of our animals that are available for adoption at all of our adoption locations, and as well as their hours. And it'll also tell you what location each animal is at, because not everybody's up for adoption at Berman. We have 5 other adoption locations. And so when you come to the facility, you will take a look around, and if there's anybody that you're interested or you already know who you want to adopt, you will reach to your adoption counselors at the front desk, and they will get you into an acquaintance room to get to know your animal in a more personal area. And then if you decide that the animal's the right fit, most of them, like Magbun, will go home the same day.